nationwide takeover as opposed to being in one area, which is we were at Birmingham, because we wanted to give our audience something new, kind of listening to what they were sort of the feedback over the years, and where we were in Birmingham we were quite static. Whereas Liverpool, the exhibition halls were really close to the centre, and obviously all of the beautiful buildings that we were introduced to gave us kind of that offering of being a bit more dynamic.
I think this is bigger and better, and also it's just, you know, everything else all spread out across loads of different venues.
I think there was something for everybody, so I think, you know, everybody would be talking about different things in terms of what their favourite elements were. I think if you're really into kind of high-end fashion, then you know you would have probably been more inspired at St George's, and just to get to see a runway show like that out of London is unheard of, and that's what we delivered. We delivered that kind of high-end show. It was presented by Hilary Alexander, and again she is, you know, ex-editor from Telegraph, so she you know, really kind of brought that kind of feel to the shows. And then if you're more kind of a high street shopper and you want those kind of like high street brands and beauty brands and the up and coming brands, your buzz would have definitely been down at the UCL.
I think because there's so many different age ranges here as well, because everyone's here at different ages, I think it'd be perfect because I can, you know, figure out how I need to use my blog to get to kind of show all the younger generation and everyone who's, you know, all different generations, just how fashion works.
So we created more of an immersive journey for our education groups. It was a much more of an experience where they could actually get involved rather than just being talked to, and the groups moved around throughout their mornings, so it was almost like if you were visiting kind of like a science museum and you were being involved. So it was much more interactive for our audience rather than just kind of what the offering was in Birmingham.
I think it's so much better just because it's across the whole city and you just get to see everything, and there's just people have come from all over the place.
Every store that's, you know, it's in fashion at the moment, it's up to date, and you know, there's nothing that you walk past every stall and you're looking at it because it's, you know, in style.
I think the expectation is to, you know, do more of what worked really well. You know, it was a big learning curve for us. It was our first year. We had 6 months to organise it, but it is doing a lot more of perhaps of the immersive kind of creative content, which our visitors seem to really, really love. So again, it's just looking at what we can do bigger and better next year in terms of giving our audiences even more, and what we can, you know, move forward with.
It's a supermarket like you've never seen before, but it sells art thought up by a 10-year-old. It was thought up by me.